Ke nna Khumisho Mokgwerane, ke ngotse buka e bitswang Morafe. I am a historian and I'm a researcher at the Southern Center for Inequality Studies. My interests are on the history of empire in Southern Africa, but particularly on how people themselves, families, households, schools, churches, and so on, actually experienced the event of conquest and its aftermath. I wrote the book because it has an astonishing family archive. Solomon Plaatje and Silas Malema left an entire range of records at various universities and historical papers that span all the way from the 1880s to the 1950s. The archive is immense. It actually crosses the border into Botswana, crosses the border also to England, Oxford and London. And so it's a story that was waiting to be told, and I happen to have the honor and privilege of being able to tell it. So I'm always asked why I wrote this book. And my answer is always that in some ways, very important ways, the book or the story actually chose me. I was very interested in following up on what has happened to Solomon Plaatje's children, because so much has been said about him, and his children are sort of the unfinished or unresolved part of his story. And so my intention originally was actually to write a book about the Plaatjes and the second generation following Plaatje.